Well, this is just a very brief video, just to show a TX demo on the new E-Field beam. Now she's been born. So I'm on 7.197, monitoring here in VK5, and I'll just start a test beacon. So she's transmitting there, and you'll see that's at 5 watts on the IC705 in terribly noisy conditions, might I add. So yeah, she's very solid in these extremely adverse conditions. What I'll also show is grabbing my meter here that I'm not getting RF. Let's have a look. Even at the coax there as it comes in. I've got no RF in the shack. The reason I'm showing that is this is a high Z system, and it requires an ATU. There is an impedance step up at the antenna, but it still requires an ATU. But she is doing absolutely beautifully. Now, I'm not sure how much I'll be able to show outside. I did just change the battery in my torch, so hopefully I can get to a point where I can show the antenna, so just bear with me. She's pretty much pointing. I'll just get the torch up on it. So she's up there now, and she's beaming roughly towards VK5. So there she is. I'll try to turn around, move around a little. I don't want to fall over anything here. It's pretty dark out here. I'm just coming around for another perspective. So there she is. Yeah. So that is beaming out, and not that you can see, pretty much westward, slightly, I guess slightly north of west, which is suitable for VK5. So fantastic. And that's at 5 watts. So the little baby, my new creation, is doing mighty fine. Actually, I forgot to show another bit, so I'll go back there. So what I've got it set up like right now is the transmission line. So back, you can see I'm back at the antenna. The transmission line is loosely coupled, okay, to a ground rod. Now when I say loosely coupled, what I mean is I've got a ground rod in the ground, and I've literally taped the transmission line periodically to the ground rod, and then the transmission line runs away. So there's no electrical connection to the ground rod. I've just simply capacitively coupled it to the ground rod so that any minor displacement currents, because they are minor, on the line just coupled to ground, and that's why I've got no RF in the shack. So in other words, the line radiation is so minor that I could deal with it by simply loosely coupling to a ground rod like that. So yeah, I'm pretty darn impressed. Yes, it looks like a bit of a monstrosity, but it also, hey, it's taking up a very small space, which means, of course, no matter how much of a monstrosity it looks like, it could be housed into a sphere, like an eyeball. And as an eyeball, it could then be easily maneuvered in a socket. So imagine like a socket type system with rollers that just move it around. This has so much potential. Pardon the pun. 7-3, and thanks for watching.